Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good day everyone. My name is NURFATINI MARYAM BINTI MOHD ROZI. And today we are going to talk about the real cases and example of aphasia and stuttering. And there are 4 cases of aphasia and stuttering that I have studied. So first, let's talk about the aphasia cases. Do you guys know about Gabby Gifford? Gabby Gifford is one of the inspiring example of aphasia. Gabby Gifford is a former United States Congresswoman. So in 2011, she was shot in the head during a public event at Tucson and survived a brain injury. And there is a gunshot wound to the left hemisphere of her brain, which made her develop severe expressive aphasia, also known as Broca's aphasia, and right-sided paralysis. Gabby Gifford could understand the speech and knew what she wanted to say, but have difficulty producing words. Her speech was slow, effortful, and non-fluent. She could understand simple instruction, but couldn't reply fluently. That's why she communicated through gestures, nodding, and also facial expression, as she struggled to form basic words and sentences. So, she underwent intensive speech and language therapy soon after the surgery, where she did repetitive naming exercise, music therapy, reading and writing tasks, and group therapy. So, over time, she progressed from single word to short sentence to public speeches. She attends the public speaking events using short, slow, and clear sentences. Until today, she continues to appear in interviews and speeches to raise awareness about the aphasia and her recovery. And this is when she co-founded Gifford Foundation for Guns, Violence Protection and Support for Brain Injury Survivor. And now, let's talk about the case number 2 of aphasia. So, who doesn't know about the British actress of popular show, which is Game of Thrones, Emilia Clarke? So, Emilia Clarke suffered the temporary post-surgery expressive aphasia, which is Broca's aphasia. So, she suffered a brain aneurysm while filming the early season of Game of Thrones in 2011. So the bleeding caused the temporary aphasia after emergency brain surgery. Emilia Clarke couldn't remember her name, couldn't speak proper sentence, she speak nonsense and gibberish, but she understood what others said but couldn't reply. So how did she recover? Her aphasia lasted about 1 week after surgery, so she gradually regained full language ability through therapy and rest. She did the simple communication exercise such as naming object, relearning everyday phrases, and also repeating short and simple words. However, in 2013, she underwent her second brain surgery. And now, she fully recovered and continues to act and advocate for brain injury survivors. Now, let's move on to the stuttering cases. Do you know about Ed Sheeran? He is a world-famous singer and songwriter. But who knows, when he was a child, he developed a stuttering after a medical treatment as a child. So, he grew up feeling shy and self-conscious about the speaking. His symptom is repetition of initial sounds and difficulty starting sentences smoothly. So that is why he avoids speaking in class due to embarrassment. However, at the age of 9, he received an Eminem CD called the Marshall Mathers LP. So he practiced rapping along Eminem's fast lyric every day. So the rhythm and the speed training helped improve his fluency of speech. So he overcome his stuttering. So he continued performing music and singing built him confidence. He found out that singing doesn't trigger his stuttering and he can help himself freely. So he became more comfortable speaking in public. So now Ed Sheeran became the most successful musician in the world. Now the last case of stuttering. there is a well-known historical figure who struggled with stuttering, which is King George VI, the King of United Kingdom during World War II. As a king, he needed to deliver a lot of speeches to the nation, but he struggled with severe stuttering since childhood. So, his stutters become worse under the stress, especially during the public speeches. There is a lot of symptoms that he had, which is frequent repetition of consonants and syllables, long pauses while trying to pronounce difficult words, and also physical tension when speaking in front of audience. So, as a king, this is very challenging, especially when he had to give public speeches to the million, especially during the World War II. And his speech difficulty made him anxious and insecure about leading his people. Then, the public and also the media sometimes noticed his speech problem, which added the pressure on him. That is why he underwent the therapy where he worked with Lionel Lowe, an Australian speech therapy, where they use techniques such as controlled breathing and pacing, reading speeches while listening to music to maintain the rhythm, relaxation and confidence building exercise, and also practice regularly to manage his speech block. He tried to manage his stutter rather than eliminate it completely. And over time, he successfully delivered his famous 1939 wartime speech, which is inspiring the courage and unity across the Britain. So his journey was later shown in the movie The King's Speech. And make sure to check them out. And I think that's all from me today. Thank you.